Hello class 5, welcome to the offline virtual class. So today we are starting new chapter, that is chapter 3, input and output devices. But before we starting this chapter 3, let's revise the few things from the chapter 1 and 2. In chapter 1 what we have learned is computer overview, the meaning, okay, how computer works and in which field computer are used. Mostly everywhere it is used, like shop, bank, okay, in school, colleges, and most of other. And what are the characteristics of the computer we discuss in chapter 1. And in chapter 2 what we discuss about the hardware and software, okay, what is hardware, what are the types of hardware we use, and what sort of software does, okay. And what we learned, hardware is nothing without software, and software is also nothing without hardware. They need to work together to make a complete computer, personal computer. Okay, in this chapter also we are going to elaborate the hardware part. We are talking about input and output devices. Okay, there are some few questions that you should know. How many types of keys are there in keyboard? What is your mouse used for? Can you identify touchpad in your laptop? Have you seen microphone, what is used for? Can you differentiate the CRT and LCD monitor? This is the brief. Okay, these questions we are going to find the answers in below chapter. Let's go for the first paragraph, and first paragraph is always from the first chapter. Okay, computer takes data and instruction as input through input device. Obviously, from the input device we give data and instruction. Process them, the input, according to the given instruction to produce the result or output. Okay, whenever we give an instruction, it will be processed, okay, according to the instruction which we are giving. We feed some data and we give instruction to do some task. Like if we do 2 plus 2, and if we give the 2 plus 2, if we give the enter key, then computer will do what? Add 2 and 2, something like that. Okay, as a given, and then gives the output or result through output device, and that will be shown in output device. Okay, so the input and output devices play important role while working by a computer. All right, so what is the important role play by is input and output, okay, devices. So the first one is the input devices. As you already know that what are the input device, what is function, but this is more elaborate one we are talking. Okay, the input devices, let's talk about this. Input devices are used to enter data and instruction into the computer. A computer cannot perform any task without giving data and instruction to it. Okay, it is obvious that until and unless we type something, we click somewhere on the monitor, computer cannot do anything. Okay, computer cannot perform any task without we do something, without we command something or instruct something. We can give data and instruction to the computer by using input devices. Okay, what device we need to give input? We need input devices. Okay, therefore without input device it is not possible to operate a computer. So the final thing what this paragraph is trying to say is, without this input device, keyboard and this mouse, okay, without this input device it is impossible to run a computer. Okay, there is no possibility, because if you don't click anywhere, if you don't type something, then what is the use of using a computer? Okay, so there will be no computer. So that's why this input device is very important. It's a primary input device actually. Nowadays there are different kinds of input devices are there. Okay, let's see some of the other input devices. First one is keyboard, second one is mouse. These two are the most important one. Okay, and rest are the peripheral one, the supportive, touchpad, touch screen. This touchpad and is very primary to the laptop. Okay, but for the desktop computer, keyboard and mouse is the must. Another is touch screen, scanner, joystick, web camera and microphone. Okay, normally what they do you know already, so let's elaborate this one. The keyboard is a basic input device of the computer. Okay, obviously it is basic means primary, which should be there. Okay, you cannot remove keyboard and mouse and try to operate the computer. It's impossible. You can give input to the computer through keyboard. Okay, through keyboard we give input. There are different types of keys on the keyboard. The different keys perform different function. Okay, like you can see on the picture, there are different keys. Okay, number of keys, normally 104 keys are there in a keyboard according to the type. Okay, in multimedia keyboard there may be more, and in gaming keyboard there may be more. Okay, so you can input data and instruction into the computer by pressing these keys on the keyboard. Okay, you give data and instruction also. Data means ABCD 1 2 3 4. Instruction means to save thing, to close, okay, to delete, okay, to go to the home, to go to the end of the line. These are called instruction. Different companies manufacturing keyboards with a different layout. The most common English language key layout is QWERTY layout. Okay, QWERT in shortcut we call QWERTY. Okay, normally in every keyboard there will be a QWERTY keyboard. Okay, QWERTY system. So you can see in the feature also. Let's talk about these keys. First one is function key. Okay, see up here, function key means there will be 12 function, F1 to F12. Okay, below that you can see there alphanumeric key. Okay, typing key also, it is saying typing key, that is alphanumeric. Why alphanumeric? There is A to Z alphabet and 1 to 9 numbers also there above the alphabet. Okay, another is control key. Control key, that is Alt, Control, Shift. These are the control key. And other is special key. There are some special keys over there like caps lock, okay, tab. These are the special keys. Clear? Another one is arrow keys. Arrow keys, there are 4 arrow keys normally, up, down, right and left. Okay, what it does, it goes, if you are somewhere in the middle, if you want to go right, then you will press the right arrow and left arrow. Mostly we are using this right, left, top, bottom, this arrow keys for the gaming purpose. No, another is numerical pad. Okay, numerical pad is especially for the calculating. If you need to do any mathematical calculation, then we use this. Why this is separate? Because it will make easy to calculate. Every time you don't need to go to this alphanumeric and press a 1 2 3 4. Okay, there will be separate like numerical keyboard, so keypad, so you can do the calculation and data entry. Another is indicator keys over there. Indicator key means whenever you press caps lock, then the lead will blink. Okay, whenever you press num lock, the scroll lock, this will blink. Okay, and the last one is navigation key. Navigation means to navigate, to go from one place to another, like home key, end key, page down, page up. If you are in page number 5, if you want to go quickly, then if you press page down, then it will go fast. Okay, so these are the number of keys, and this meanings is the description is over here, so you just read it. Alphanumeric key means what? Alphabets and numbers together. It's in here in the picture. Alphabets and numbers and located in the center of the keyboard. Alright, next one is, let's read control key. See, control key means Ctrl, Alt and the Windows logo and escape key. These are the control keys. Okay, it controls some specific task of the system. Okay, it performs specific function. Another is function keys. F1 to F12, I told you there. F1 to F12, there are 12 function key. Each function key works differently. Okay, like if you press F1, it means help. Okay, if you press F1, the computer will give you a help menu, a help desk for you. Okay, next one is navigation key. As I told you, navigation, home, end, page up, page down, insert keys. Okay, these navigation key try to navigate from one place to another. Okay, home key, if you want to go, if you are in the middle of the line and if you press home key, it will make you in the first of the line. Okay, end key at the last of the line. Page up, one page down, something like that. Another is numeric pad. Okay, numeric pad especially for the mathematical calculations. There will be 0 to 9 and there will be slash, there will be asterisk sign, plus, minus, enter, and there will be del sign also. Okay, let's talk about some special keys on the keyboard and its functions. So I will just activate this keyboard below here. Okay, this is the keyboard I have, online keyboard. Okay, on screen keyboard, and a document. I'll open this document. See there, I have written here what? Pascal International Academy. Okay, suppose if your cursor is like here, and if you want to go in the beginning without clicking, then if you press home, it will go in the beginning. If you press end, it will go at the last. Okay, if there are more pages, then you can use page up, page down also, but here is only one page, that's why it's not possible over here. So this is about the keyboard. Let's see, this is alphanumeric keys. Okay, and here control is there, and function is not mostly in the laptop. Function is there, and there is tab, escape, and caps. These are another special keys. This is numerical pad. Okay, and another one is this 4. See there, left and right arrow keys. Okay, so this is the keyboard layout for you and its function. So for another function, what we can do is, let's activate it once again. So if you just click here and if you press delete key, then nothing will happen. Why? Because after this key cursor there is nothing. So if you press here and press before A and press delete key, then it will delete. See? Okay, that is the function of the delete key. And enter key, if you what enter key does, it makes new line for you. Okay, wherever you are, it makes new line. Suppose if you are in this between Pascal and International, if you press enter, it will bring up to new line. If you are here at last of the International, if you press enter key, it will bring up new line, and you can type ACADEMY. Okay, that is the work of the enter key. Okay, likewise what you can do is, if you want to type anything by pressing shift, okay, press shift, everything will be what? Capital letter. If you press again, everything will be small letter. That is the function of shift key. Okay, these are the special key. Space bar, you know that is for the one space, blank space. And let's go caps lock. Caps lock and shift are almost same. Okay, which makes the capital letter to small letter to capital letter. Okay, now next one is, let's talk about the mouse. Okay, mouse, as you know, it is also a input device, but the difference is it is also called a pointing device. Okay, which the pointer will be shown on the monitor, and you will click or double click to activate that icon or whatever you have, menu icon, whatever you have. It is a pointing device and used to point an object and give command to the computer. Okay, you can move object, open them, change them, perform other action by using the mouse. Okay, what you can do, you can open them, change them, anything. Like I'm scrolling right now like this. Okay, like this. This is the mouse action. When you move the mouse on the mouse pad, the mouse pointer on the screen moves corresponding direction. You can point object by pressing the mouse pointer. Okay, and we don't need to talk much about this because this is all simple and you know this. Let's talk about the actions of the mouse. Okay, first one is pointing. I'm pointing now where? Caps lock. This is called pointing. I'm pointing now where? Action. This is called pointing. Okay, clicking means when I click, the sound will come. Click. Normally clicking means the left click of the mouse button. Okay, pressing the left mouse button once and releasing it is called clicking. Whenever anyone says that click, then left mouse. Okay, and another is double clicking. Why use double click? So let's see this document here. If I move the cursor and click, then the cursor will come here. Okay, that is the single click. Click, single click. And what double click does? Double click. Okay, selects. Double click select the word. Okay, double click select the word. And right click means whenever you right click, it will give a pop-up menu like this. Okay, pop-up menu. these are the function of clicking of the mouse. Okay, and dragging is also there. Let's see about the dragging how it works. Click, drag, okay, it will select like this, or you can click and drag this window also. Click and drag, click and drag, okay, right, left, up, down. This is the dragging function. Another is touchpad. Touchpad is normally on the monitor, normally on the laptop. You can see there in laptop there is no mouse, so that's why there will be a touchpad. Okay, A number is touchpad, so it exactly works like what? Mouse. Okay, see there in picture, there's a laptop touchpad A, B, C, D. In A number is touchpad, the main pad is there. B number is scroll, at the right side there will be a scroll, and C number is left click, and D number is right click. It's especially for the laptop. Next one is, okay students, let's discuss about the touch screen. Okay, let's read it. Touch screen is a kind of screen that consists of touch sensitive display panel covering the screen. So as you can see in the picture, so this is a touch screen. So there will be a what? There will be a sensitive display panel, okay, covering the screen. In this screen there will be a sensitive display panel, okay, that you can use it with your finger or a stylus. Stylus is like a pen, okay, like a pen. In some mobile you can use the stylus like a pen, so that is called stylus. A stylus is a pen shaped pointing tool. Okay, either you can use your fingers, okay, to touch like this, and or you use the stylus like a pen. You can use your finger to select object on the screen and give command to the computer like a mouse. Okay, this finger and this stylus both works like a mouse actually. Okay, because in the small palm top computer or notebook, okay, this computer does not have any mouse connectivity. So what we use the touchpad, okay, like a touch screen. So we use like this, scrolling up and down like those, and clicking, double clicking, something like that. It replaces the use of mouse or light pen as pointing device. Okay, in this touch screen, it reduces the use of mouse and what? Stylus. Touch screen are mostly used in portable computers such as laptop computer, palm top computer, notebook computer. Okay, so this touch screen normally used in those devices. Next one is a scanner. A scanner is an input device that optically scans, or that means copies image, printed text and object and send them to the computer. Scanner are also called the direct entry or non-keyboard input device. Direct entry or scanner is also called what? Direct entry or non-keyboard input device. I think you know about the scanner. So whatever page you are looking, this one page, this is also scanned. Okay, after scanning I kept into the laptop and I am describing. Okay, this is actually book which I have scanned and transferred that image, this image, to the computer. Next one is joystick. For joystick we don't need to talk much. Joystick is often, it's also a input device we use for playing games. Okay, you might have used. Okay, next one is web camera. Web camera is also very easy, so that's also no need to explain more about. The picture you are looking at, my video is you are looking, this is a webcam. Okay, because of webcam you are viewing my picture. So a webcam is a kind of camera that takes photos or videos and send it to the computer. It connects to a port and is widely used in internet chatting, in messenger program such as Messenger, Skype. Okay, normally you can do the video chat in Messenger, okay, in Skype, nowadays in Facebook also, okay, and nowadays we are using Zoom also. This all is possible to view directly because of this web camera. Okay, next one is microphone. Okay, let's see this microphone. Microphone is used, which is also called a mic. Mic is an input device. That means microphone is an input device used to input sound into the computer. Okay, if you want to talk something or if you want to listen, then you need, if you want to talk or if you want to record some voice, then you need microphone. Without microphone It is not possible. Okay, and in some laptop there is a built-in microphone. You don't need the microphone like this, headphone like this. Okay, there will be a built-in microphone. You can record speech, song, etc. by using microphone, obviously. Okay, next one, let's go for the output devices. Normally you know what is output device. Output devices are those devices which displays the process result. Okay, whenever input device gives some data and instruction, that will be processed by the CPU, and after processing those processing results should be displayed somewhere, no, and that is called output devices. And some of the commonly used output devices are what? Okay, monitor, printer, plotter, speaker. Okay, some commonly monitor, printer and speaker which we use. Plotter and other things are the bigger thing, so we don't need that. So some of the commonly used output devices are these. First one is monitor. So monitor is a primary output device. Primary means what? The most essential. Okay, you cannot replace monitor by other thing. So if you are connecting keyboard, mouse, okay, and with CPU, and after CPU if you directly connect to the printer, then that will be useless. Okay, printer we use sometime only. Okay, but monitor we use always. That's why it's primary. So it is also a compulsory part of the computer system, which is also called VDU. Okay, visual display unit. Okay, and the monitor screen mesh size, and in this monitor, the device monitor is also called soft copy output device. See here, the output displayed on the monitor screen is known as soft copy output device. Okay, and there are different types of monitor which we can use with different brands. Okay, different companies uses different brands, and these has different features also. In some monitor there will be a brightness and contrast adjustment will be there, and there will be some other functions also. In some of the monitor there is speaker is also attached. Okay, and there are different types of monitor available. Okay, and some of the monitor are CRT monitor, LCD monitor and LED monitor, and there are also different other also. Plasma monitor is also there, but these three are the most important. Okay, let's go for the first one, CRT monitor. See in the picture you can see this CRT monitor is the old one which use what? Cathode ray tube. Okay, like our old TV. Okay, this CRT monitor is used in late 90s, but it has it has one backdrop, that is what? Disadvantage, that is what? It consumes lots of power. Okay, and it occupies more space also. And what this CRT monitor normally use? It use cathode ray tube, that is to display video and graphic on the screen. It consumes more power than the LCD monitor. Okay, the contrast ratio and depth of the color displayed are much greater with CRT monitor than LCD monitor. That means in CRT monitor the sharpness of the picture is very high. Okay, CRT monitor. Next one is, let's talk about LCD monitor. You know that LCD, the full form of LCD is liquid crystal display, and it's uses the special kind of liquid crystal to display video graphics on the screen. It consumes less power than the CRT. Okay, it is consume what? Less power than the CRT. And another advantage is lighter and portable. That means you can easily carry. Okay, it's hardly a 1 kg. The biggest advantage of LCD monitor is their size and weight. Okay, it's light and small in size. Okay, very thin. LCD screen also tends to produce less eye fatigues to the user. So in CRT monitor it gives high contrast ratio. Okay, like here contrast ratio is and depth of the color displayed are much greater, very high, so that may damage our eye. But in LCD it's very less. Okay, the contrast ratio is very less and it will not damage eye directly. So another advantage of LCD screen is the fixed resolution. It has the fixed resolution like 19 inch, okay, 16 inch, something 15 inch, 14 inch, like that. Resolution is fixed. Next one is the LED monitor. Nowadays whatever we buy, there is only a LED monitor. Okay, it's full form of light emitting diodes. LED means what? A light emitting diode. This LED is advanced application of LCD. LCD is the older one, and this LED is the newer one. It is a far better than LCD technology. Obviously LCD LED is better than LCD. Due to the better techniques used in the LED monitors, these monitors are very accurate in their color display. The contrast ratio is much better than the LCD, and likewise I said LCD is better than CRT, but here LED is better than LCD and CRT. Okay, both are. The viewing angle of the LCD monitors is flexible, so that the viewers can view on the LED monitors from any angle. So in what is the difference is, in LED, if you are watching anything, movie or whatever, if you watch from the sidewise also, you will see clearly. Okay, but in LCD, if you go to side, it will go black. Okay, that is the good advantage of the LED monitors. And LED monitor obviously consumes less power than the LCD and the CRT. Okay, and its advanced application nowadays, LED monitors are very popular. So nowadays everyone is using the LED monitors. So next one is the printer. Okay, printer is what? Output device, and it is also called hard copy output device. Okay, printer you might have seen. Okay, and it's also called hard copy output device. There are different types of printer, but mostly it is divided into three, and there is a dot matrix. See this dot matrix, and it produces very high sound. Okay, it produces very high sound. Okay, noise is too much in dot matrix. And next one is the inkjet printer. In inkjet printer use the cartridge of different color. Okay, CMYK. There are 4 colors it use if that is a color inkjet printer. And another is laser. Laser is a very fine. It prints very fine. The quality is very fine. Okay, high quality text and graphic can be printed from the laser printer. Okay, these 3 printers. There are 3 printers like this. One is dot matrix. Okay, which is noisy, and the second one is inkjet, which is in liquid form. The in dot matrix, the color is in, the toner is in ribbon form. In inkjet, the color is in what? The ink is in liquid form. And in laser printer, the ink is in toner form, like dust. Okay, in toner form like dust. Next one is speaker. Speaker is also an output device. Okay, as you know, it produces the sound. Okay, whatever fed into the computer. If you want to listen music or watch video, this speaker is the must. Okay, there are different types of speaker also. Okay, digital, analog, and other kinds of speaker. Nowadays we use 5.1 channel. Previously it was stereo only, left and right. Okay, left and right channel will be, but nowadays we are using 5.1, 6.1 channels. That means 5 places speakers, 5 speakers at once, like that. Okay, the chapter has finished. So there are some important points to remember. You just read it out. This is very much important. Now let's go for the exercises. So write input or output in the blank next to the devices. So mouse, what is mouse? Mouse is input. Scanner is also input. Okay, monitor, what is monitor? It's output. Okay, printer is also output. Okay, you can specify also monitor soft copy output, printer hard copy output, like that. Web camera, what is web camera? That is the input. Keyboard input, speaker output, joystick input, and microphone input, like that. Okay, next 2 number is write T for true statement and F for false statement. Okay, output devices are used to give instruction to the computer. Is it? Output device gives the instruction? No. What gives the instruction? Input devices. That's why this is false. Write F. Likewise, do B, C, D, E also. And next 3 number, let's see. Write down the function of these keys. What is the delete key? It deletes the files, folders. Okay, something like that. Space bar, it gives a space in between. And if you talk about the game, space bar is specially used for the jumping. Okay, like enter key, give the function. Write down the use of this following mouse actions. Okay, pointing means just whatever I am doing, like this. Just point. And clicking, double clicking, what it does, which I have told you, just write it on. Next one, let's see. Answer the following question. What are input devices? Write any 4 examples. What are input devices? The devices which helps to give data and instruction to the computer is called input devices. For example, what? Keyboard, mouse, okay, joystick, scanner, etc. Explain the method of using touchpad. Okay, touchpad, how to use? one is pointing, click, drag, something like that, extending. Next one is output devices. Output device, what output device does? Okay, output device are those that displays the process result. Okay, that can be a monitor. Okay, what is a monitor? Monitor is an output device. Okay, what is printer? Printer is also output device. It's also called what? Hard copy output device. What is a speaker? Speaker is also output device that gives you the sound, okay, audio. And what is scanner? What is joystick? It's just complete this and select the correct option. Okay, over here number 6. Let's go to number 6. Okay, which of the following is input device? Okay, keyboard, printer, hard disk. Obviously keyboard is an input device. Okay, next likewise choose complete this all. And let's go to 7 number. Full form CRT, cathode ray tube. Okay, LCD, liquid crystal display. Okay, likewise you just do it. IO means input output. Clear? IO means this D number, input output. Write the technical terms for the following. The device that is used to input data is called input device. Okay, likewise do the another also. The device that displays the information for user. What device displays the information? That is output device. Okay. Okay, likewise finish this thing. Okay, now last or second last. Okay, second last. This is the match the following. Wave camera. What it does? What it does? Device used in internet. Okay, likewise monitor. Monitor is a soft copy output device. Printer. Printer is a hard copy output device. Speaker. Audio input device. No. Microphone is a audio input device. And speaker is what? Audio output device. You should be clear about it. Microphone is audio input device. Speaker is audio output device. Okay, likewise fill in the gap. Okay, LCD monitor is ... then CRT monitor. LCD monitor is lighter than CRT monitors. CRT is very heavy, but the LCD is light. Okay, likewise finish all this and this lab activities. No need to do this one up to 10 number. Just do slowly and submit to me. Okay, you don't need to do at once all the exercise. Just do slowly. Okay, today 1 2 3 4 5 like that you do and send it to me. Clear? Okay class, this much for today. Chapter 3 has finished. So if you have any question, you just write on to me in the messenger. Bye bye.